Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I want to start by asking you a question. But listen to me carefully. Do not answer me out loud. Keep your mouth shut. I want you to answer the voice inside your own head. How are you really doing? I know. I see you. When you go to work, you smile. When you see your neighbor at the market, you say, "I'm good, brother, I'm fine." You shake hands. You laugh. You act like everything is perfect. But let's be honest for 1 minute. Is there peace in your heart, or is there a storm inside you? Let me guess what your life looks like right now. You work hard all day until your back hurts. You come home, you eat dinner, you watch the TV. Then you turn off the lights. You lay your head on the pillow. The house is quiet. The kids are asleep. But you cannot sleep. You stare at the dark ceiling. And the voices start whispering. Where will the money come from next month? Does my boss know I made that mistake? Why does my brother have a new car, and I have this old junk? Am I getting old? Am I useless? Your brain runs like a hamster on a wheel, round and round. You look at the clock. It is 3 a.m. Then 4 a.m. You are so tired your bones hurt, but your mind is screaming. We think our life is hard because of the outside world. We blame the bad economy. We blame the government. We blame our nagging wife or our lazy husband. We blame the rich elites on the TV. But listen to me closely. They are lying to you. There is an ancient secret, a truth so powerful that it scares people. Jesus says something that changes everything. Jesus says, "The enemy is not the man with a sword outside your door. The enemy is the fear sitting inside your own chest." Yes. The thing that is ruining your life is not your bank account. It is a tiny, poisonous seed planted in your brain. It is the fear of them. What will they think? What will they say? We have a saying in our culture. What will others say? Who are these others? The neighbors? The cousins? The people at the church who look at your shoes? Let me ask you a hard question. Are these others going to come to your house tonight and cook you dinner? No. When you are sick in the hospital and the machine is beeping, are they going to pay the bill? No. When you die, will they take care of your children? No. So why? Why are you destroying your life? Why are you working yourself to death just to impress people who don't even care if you live or die? Today, we are going deep. We are going to uncover a hidden pattern. This is the secret to becoming the king of your own world. It might hurt to hear this. It might taste bitter, like strong medicine. But you know that the bitter medicine is the only one that cures the sickness. Part 1. The great lie of the past. Let's look at the first trap, the trap of the story. We all love to tell sad stories about ourselves. Oh, I am poor because my father was a drunk. I am angry because my uncle stole my land 10 years ago. I am shy because the kids laughed at me in school. We carry these sad stories like a heavy backpack full of rocks. We refuse to put it down. Why? Jesus says, "The man who points at yesterday is a coward. The man who looks at today is a hero." Do you know why you don't change? Do you know why you stay stuck in the mud? Because it is easy to be a victim. If you say, "I can't do it because of my past," then you don't have to try. You don't have to work. You can sit on the couch and complain and people will say, "Oh, poor you." You get pity. Pity feels good, doesn't it? It feels like warm milk before bed. But it is a lie. Let me tell you a story to prove it. You have seen this happen. Maybe you have done this. Imagine a mother in a busy house. It is a hot afternoon. She is screaming at her son. "You stupid boy! You didn't do your homework. You are always on that phone. You will never be a good man." Her face is red like a tomato. Her veins are popping out of her neck. She looks like she wants to kill him. The anger is boiling over. Suddenly, ring, ring. The house phone rings. She stops screaming. She picks up the phone. It is the school principal, or maybe the priest. Watch what happens. It is magic. In 1 second, snap, the demon is gone. She smiles. Her voice becomes soft, sweet, like honey. "Hello? Oh, Father, Yes, we are doing so well. Thank you for calling. God bless you. She laughs. She chats. She is the nicest lady in the world. Then she hangs up. Click. She turns back to the sun. Boom! The demon is back. Get to your room, she screams. Now, pause. Think about this. If her anger was uncontrollable, if her anger was because of her stress or her past trauma, how did she turn it off like a light switch? She turned it off because it wasn't useful anymore. She needed to be sweet to the priest, to look good. She needed to be angry at the sun to control him. The truth is this: your emotions are tools. You are not a victim of your anger or your sadness. You are using them. You use sadness to get attention. Use anger to make people obey you. You are an actor on a stage. And it is time to stop acting and start living. Part 2. The race that has no finish line. Now let's talk about the second poison. Envy. Jealousy. Why is it that when you are happy with your old car, you suddenly feel sick in your stomach when your neighbor pulls up in a brand new shiny truck? Why does your dinner taste like ash when you hear your cousin's son became a doctor and your son is still looking for a job? Because you have been brainwashed. The schools, the TV, the experts, they told you life is a race. They told you there is only one winner. They want you to fight each other. Jesus warns us, jealousy is a fire that you light inside your own house. It does not burn your neighbor. It burns you down to the ground. You look at the world as us versus them. You think, if he wins, I lose. You walk down the street looking at people thinking, is he richer than me? Is he happier than me? This makes you sick. It creates a hell in your mind. You start secretly hoping people fail. When someone trips and falls, a little dark part of you smiles. Good, you think. At least, I am doing better than him. Is that how a king lives? No. That is how a slave lives, a slave to other people's success. Stop looking over the fence. The only competition is in the mirror. Are you one step better than you were yesterday? That is the only math that matters. Part 3. The addiction to applause. Here is the deep root of the problem. Most of us are actually 40-year-old babies. When we were small, we wanted mommy to clap. We wanted daddy to say, "Good boy." We wanted the teacher to give us a gold star on our paper. We got addicted to that feeling. Being told, "You are good," became our drug. Now we are adults with gray hair, but we are still begging for the drug. You go into debt. You borrow money from the bank. You pay interest that steals your food money. Why? To throw a massive wedding party for your daughter. You buy food you can't afford. You rent a hall you can't afford. Why? Just so the guests will say, "Wow, what a rich man." You are willing to ruin your financial future for one single day of applause. You stay at work late. You miss your family dinner. You ruin your health. Why? Just so the boss says, "Good employee." Jesus says, if you live for the praise of men, you will die by their criticism. If you need them to tell you you are good, then you are their prisoner. If they decide to call you bad tomorrow, you are destroyed. Do you want to give the keys to your happiness to a stranger? Part 4. The golden rule of peace. Okay, you say, I understand, but how do I stop? I feel guilty. Here is the tool. It is called separating the tasks. Imagine a horse, a big, stubborn horse. Your job is to take the horse to the river to drink water. You can put the rope on the horse. You can walk the horse to the water. That is your task. But can you force the horse to drink? Can you pry its mouth open and pour the water in? No. If you try that, the horse will kick you in the chest. Drinking is the horse's task. Life is exactly the same. It is your task to be a good father and teach your son. But if your son decides to be lazy, that is his task. That is his karma. You cannot suffer for him. It is your task to be kind to your brother. If your brother decides to be jealous and rude, that is his task. That is the poison in his heart. Why do you take his poison and drink it? Jesus teaches, Do your work with pure hands, but do not beg for the result. When you draw this line, this is me, that is them. Suddenly, the world gets lighter. The weight is gone. Let people think what they want. If your neighbor thinks you are a fool because you drive an old car, let him. That thought is inside his brain. Why are you letting his brain ruin your sleep? Part 5. The danger of freedom. Now we come to the scary part, the part that separates the men from the boys. If you want to be truly happy, you must be willing to let people hate you. Yes, I said it. We are taught that we must be nice. We must be liked. But Jesus says the path to truth is lonely. If everyone likes you, it means you are a liar. It means you act one way with your mother, one way with your boss, and one way with your friends. You have 1,000 faces, but no face of your own. But imagine this. Imagine you say no to a family gathering because you are tired. Your auntie gets mad. She says, "He is so selfish. He's arrogant." Good. Let her say it. When someone dislikes you, it is proof that you are free. It is proof that you are living by your rules, not theirs. Freedom isn't having $1 million. Freedom is walking into a room knowing people might judge you and not caring at all. The moment you are not afraid of being the bad guy in their story, you become the hero in your own story. You need the courage to be disliked, the courage to say, "This is who I am. Take it or leave it." Part 6. The secret of the forest flower. Wait, you ask. So I should just be a selfish jerk? I should hate everyone? No, that is the opposite of the truth. Real happiness comes from helping others, but there is a secret condition. You must help without waiting for a thank you. Think of a wild flower deep in the forest. It blooms, it smells beautiful, it gives its color to the world. Does the flower wait for a hiker to walk by and say, "Good job, flower"? Does the flower stop blooming if no one sees it? No. It blooms because that is what it does. It gives because it is full of life. Be like the flower. Clean the house because you love your family, not because you want your wife to praise you. Do your job well because you have pride in yourself, not because you want the boss to notice. When you contribute to the world without asking for a receipt, you become powerful. You are the sun. The sun shines on everyone, even the bad people. It doesn't ask for payment. Conclusion. The call to arms. My friends, look at the calendar. Time is running out. The math is unforgiving. It is already too late to be timid. You have lived half your life scared. Scared of the neighbors, scared of the relatives, scared of the experts. Are you going to die scared? Or are you going to wake up? You don't need the whole world to love you. If a few people think you are weird or stupid or poor, let them. It is their loss. Stand up straight. Put your shoulders back. When you walk out your door tomorrow, walk like a king. If they talk behind your back, let them talk. It just means you are walking ahead of them. This is your life, not theirs. Break the chains. I want you to make a promise to yourself tonight, not to me, to the person in the mirror. It is time to kill the fear. If you are ready to stop being a slave to other people's opinions, if you are ready to be free, I want you to type a message in the comments below. A message to the universe. Don't just watch this video and scroll away. Commit to it. Type this. I fear no man. Type it. Let them see it. I fear no man. Go now. Live your life.